Good evening and welcome to OTL Realistic. I am running late, but I'm here, not to worry. We are a few minutes into quali already, as we can see by the timing screens. I'm just going to have to give me a second. I just need to share the stream. Okay, maybe not. Somebody's done it. To whomever is watching at the moment, what is my audio like? I mean, it seems alright. Hello! Stick on you? No? Oh. That was the plan. So, who's on a lap? Mikey's on a lap. Mikey, there's only one man that's beaten Mikey. Oh, Mikey knew I'd mention that. He's missing. What he was doing? No idea. 16.7, Mikey, P2. 6/10 of a rage at the moment, but I'm sure Mikey will improve. No idea, Kerry. He's probably in the garden. Let's see. So Paul's still in the garage. Oh, Chris is on a lap. Let's jump to Chris. And Chris is taking pole 15.7. You wily old fox. That's his new nickname. Good evening, Matthew Walker. Why are you not racing tonight? Not good enough racing. Doesn't matter. So let's see. Extreme is 1:17.1. Mitzi 17.3. Alright, let's have a look at Meat before we go and hound Paul on his lap because he's asked me not to. So Meat is come final penultimate corners now. There you go, I'm going to get my words out. Then we're going to talk about something that's a bit more important than these losers racing around the track. It is the state, 16.9. It's the state of my left big toe since I've been wearing flip-flops. It feels like it's broken. Well, Matt, where else would you be? You have no life, so you should be at home. Absolute disgrace. But glad to have you watching. You can listen to me droll on, because that's all it is droll. Alright, Paul is on a lap. Let's get on board. Look at him flying down to turn one. Hey! Come on, Paul. Kerry, who's your pick for tonight? Who are you cursing? Look, quick look at the names. You're oh, Bomberman Rage. Got it. Right, so Paul, coming towards the end of Sector 2 now. It'll be very tricky here. Well, it definitely was on the last game. I haven't done tons of running on this game, but the running I have done, the game feels great. You can ask why I'm not racing if the game feels great. It's because I don't want to. I'm done, and I don't miss it. Let's see, what is Paul going to do here? Final couple of corners. 17.5 P8. Not bad, not bad. And his teammate is plumb last. Oh, I'm not getting up, Kerry. That was on me this time. Spence, give it daddy. Are you cuddling it? Where's that like? Where's that like you had? Right, anybody else on a lap? Oh, we haven't got Rob yet. Oh, Rob, is Rob 4/10 up or is he? I think Rob's 4/10 up. Let's see. Come on, Roberto. Oh, looks like a very, very clean lap from Rob here. 16.4 P3 for Roberto. Loves being called Robert. That's right. Right, so we now have Rage. Oh, is Meep on a lap? Meep is up on his time currently. Let's continue with Meep. So Meep is up a 10th and a half. So he won't move anywhere, but you never know. He might have gained in the final few corners. Meep, a master of the tyre. 16.799. No, he doesn't move, but he brings it closer. Let's have a look at Rage. Oh, he is invalidated. What a loser. Extremist. Extremist has just started his lap. Paul, if Matthew's at a convention, I tell you what, it's a convention for dummies. Or it's a Barbie convention. No, Matthew. So let's see. First sector is 3.5 tenths up. So this could, if he keeps gaining, he could go into P4, P5, P4. Let's see. Coming up next sector, Mark. 2.5 tenths up. So he's dropped a bit. So let's see who else is going to be. So Chris is back out. So we'll jump on Chris's lap afterwards.
Tablet. No. No, Bobby. No.
So 16.921 doesn't move up anywhere. Let's jump on board with Chris. Chris is nearly 4 tenths up as he is into the third sector. Is this a championship that Chris can run away with? He's a wily old fox. 15.5. So who is on track now? Faulkner is on track. I don't think we've watched Faulkner yet. Faulkner is invalidated. Is it an outlap though? Let's go with Faulkner. Faulkner, the first driver we have from Uzbekistan. Feel like that needs to be said on stream. Anybody just joining the stream? This is our realistic division. I'm Adam. I'm Dixie. I'm tired. I'm old. 5.5 minutes left to quali now, and then it will be a sprint into a 35% feature, which is the format for this season. So Faulkner, I didn't even notice his sector one time, so I can't tell you if he's up or down. No validation there. Surprised. Here he comes through sector 2. Faulkner is up at 2 tenths. That could put him P8. It could put him P8 if he gains any more now. A gain is a gain. In the background, what you can hear is my son going fire. As Faulkner pulls out that lap. Right, let's go on with Mitts. We'll try and keep an eye on Volks at the same time through sectors. No, Spencer, it's Daddy's juice. No, it's Daddy's. Spencer, go watch your iPad. So let's see, Mitzi sector 1. 2 tenths up, so Mitzi, no gain at the moment, but if he improves through sector 2 and 3. So here comes Mitzi. Oh, where's Volks? Down, Mitzi. Oh, it's not telling me. I have to wait till he finishes. Has Volks? Volks is a tiny bit up. Oh, Mitzi's down. He's lost a lot through the second sector. Rage is on and out lap, so we'll try and go on board of Rage. Mitzi 17.0. He's improved his time. Danny Boy 17.4. Faulkner on and out lap. So Rage is on a lap. We've missed Danny Boy's lap. Paul is on another lap. He's just slightly down. Paul had some big balls. He'd improve here. Oh, 7-10 game. 7-10 game for Paul at the moment. 16.8. That will put him P6. Just needs to hold it for the final few corners. (17.1). Mass improvements. So Rage is on a lap now. 7/10 up for Rage. So this will give him pole. He's not 7/10 up because he hasn't gone through the first sector yet. Silly game. Only a temper. So I've got to keep. Where is Pedro? Is Pedro just behind Rage? I believe he is. We'll try and catch. No, Pedro's done a 16.7. Rage is nearly 4/10 up now. Puts him closer to Chris, but he will not get in pole. Here comes Rage, final few corners. And Rage does a 15.6. Oh, he's only a tenth off. Chris does not need to finish this lap. He can slow it down and he can just keep the tyres. But this is Chris we're talking about. He will not do that. He's well down in his time. And there it is. Well, there's one way of knowing that you've got pole is by doing that. Fair play. Oh, a little improvement from Meep there. So, I don't think we have anybody on a lap now. Oh, Mitzi maybe? No, Mitzi is invalidated. Faulkner, 7/10 up apparently, invalidated. Volks in the box. Rob, is Rob on a lap? He could well be on a lap. A 15.6 from Rob. So they are a second in front of everyone else. Mikey is, yeah. We'll leave that one like that. Mikey is, yeah. So this is definitely the end of qualities. You've got Chris P1, Rage P2, Rob P3, Mikey P4. Meat P5, Pedro P6, Extremers P7, Mitzi P8, Skarma P9, Danny P10, Faulkner P11 and Volks P12. Rage has a skill issue. Oh dear. I'm just reading a bit of the Discord here. Rage thinks someone needs nerfing, and I agree. I think Rage does need nerfing. I think he's a very, very dodgy person. Oh, pardon me. Right, so we have the sprint next. How many laps? No idea. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. I'm not a commentator with all the answers for you. I wouldn't even call myself a commentator, really. I do fancy some ice cream. Oh, dear, it could be cloudy there. Could we have a little bit of rain? Could be a little bit of rain, people. Could be. Right. So it won't be long. I'm not sure. I don't think there's formation lap. So 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights, and we're off. And Chris has flown off the start. Well, we have Rob done Rage at the start. Oh, Rage is on the virtual safety car. Very unsure on what's happened here, but Rob has jumped Rage. Streamist up 3, Pedro up 1, Mitzi up 2, Danny Boy up 3, Skarma up 1, Mikey and Meat both down 6. End plate missing for Mikey, no win for Meat. But because it's only a VSC, it's only a sprint, so only 7 laps. And we are off racing again. So we have 7 laps of racing. And Chris and Rob look like they're off. Rage is there. Extreme is hot on the hills. Followed by Pedro. And then Nitzy is 6. Danny Boy 7. Skarma in 8. And Skarma has just got past Danny Boy. So he's going to be hot on the heels of the Red Bull of Mitzi Matt. We had a fantastic 4th place finish last week. And Rob is all over the back. He's going to have to wait for the DRS. But he's in a tarry sandwich here. Meat is in the pits. Mikey hasn't boxed. So Mikey's down out with his M plate missing. Extremist has dropped off a bit. Oh, Rob. close to Chris now. Once that DRS is in, we could see positions change hands for the remaining 6 laps, 5 laps, whatever, I can't count. So let's keep an eye, because Pedro isn't far off. Paul's not far off of Mitzi. But we're going to keep an eye on this. Chris fastest lap. DRS down the straight, I think that's when we'll see some positions changing. This has got energy in the bank. Paul's dropped off a bit. Danny Boy isn't going anywhere. Mike is making some gains. We're going to stick with Rob for this to see if he can make that move on Chris when the DRS is open. Right, Rage is the lowest out of the top 3 on ERS at the moment. But we are going to sit on Rob here. DRS open. Rob Will's fastest lap. Here's the gap closing. I don't think we're closing enough here. Chris has the energy advantage. I think Rob might just need to be patient, really. Save his energy up, make sure Rage stays behind, and then try and get it done. Last lap. Rob is all over the back of Chris here. But Rage, he's not going away. He's like a pest. No Rage. Let's not board of Rage for this straight. Rage is very low on the energy. 2 laps to go after this. Let's have a look. Paul did get past. I did make a flick to that after I was watching the other guys. Is Mitzi going to go quietly into the night? I think not. Maybe his Red Bull power. I know it's not ideal for Meat, but he is making gains, but he's well at the back. Because of whatever happened lap 1. Oh, little moment for Chris there. Could this have opened the door for Rob? Or is Rob patiently going to see it take a P2 in the sprint? Chris is going to send Rob around the outside. Oh, great racing there. 2 laps to go now. This race is going down to the wire. So we're going to stick with these 3. It's the closest battle. Danny Boy is very close to Mikey, but that's probably just because Mikey's got through. So, coming up to the final lap. Oh, rage 3-second time penalty. It doesn't matter though, they're far enough in front of extremists, but you can't gain anything now. Danny Boy 3-second time penalty as well now. Rob is not close enough. I think if Rob's going to make the move, he's going to have to do it in a strange place to some. Oh, Chris 3-second time penalty. Oh no, but it's only the sprint, so he'll lose one position to Rob. Oh, Mikey's got through Skarma now as well. Mikey. Oh, so Mikey gets past Mitzi. What a move and what a place to do it. All on the last lap. Mitzi 3-second time penalty. And he will lose out to Paul as well, I think. Pedro dropped down to P9. So we have Rob P1, Chris P2, Rage P3, Extremist P4. Oh, Mikey will drop because of the penalty. So, Mitzi P5, no, Skarma P5, Pedro P6, Mitzi P7, Mikey P8, Danny Boy P9, Faulkner P10, Volks P11, and bringing it home is Meat in P12. And here comes Meep Meep. And that whole time I'd forgot to put myself in a party. That's definitely an age thing. Right, so that was your quali and sprint, which has now set the grid for the feature, which is a 35% race. And we will be going to that in 20 seconds. So here is your grid. Rob, followed by Chris, then Rage, then Extremist, then Skarma, then Pedro, then Mitzi, then Mikey, then Danny, then Faulkner, then Volks, and Meep Meep. Oh, and we have rain. Oh, this has now got very interesting. Are you still backing Rage the Bomber? You still backing Rage? I need to hear it from you, Kerry. I need you to go, woo, yes, Rage. There you go. She went, yay. Right, 7 people, 7 guys watching. It's raining, and I bet all 7 of you are in the race. 1 light, 2 light, 3 light, 4 light, 5 light. Go, go, go! Can Rob keep the lead? Rob has had a phenomenal start. I'm putting money. He's gone back to medium traction. Extremist may have jumped Rage. Oh, and that is Skarmer, I'm assuming, who's completely missed turn one. Rob has pulled away at the moment. He's probably gone full traction. Let's have a look. Position changes. Mikey up 2, Danny up 2, Meep up 4, Faulkner up 1, Robb's up 1, and then Pedro and Mitzi down 5 apiece. Oh, so Skarmer didn't lose out on anything then. I had said every time I move and the wire gets knocked a bit, it goes wonky. But Rob has pulled a gap. So Meep is making moves. Right on board with Meep. Chris is 1.4 behind Rob now with Rage 8 tenths behind, and then Extreme 6 tenths. And then Paul and Mikey are very, very close to the pack. So Chris is pushing a bit more, close that gap on Rob. Now, is he going to drive at some point? I don't know. I'm not a weatherman, and if I was, you wouldn't believe me anyway. So Paul now within 2 tenths of Extremist. But then you've got Mikey 3 tenths behind, and Meep on his way to join that fight. I think the weather is having an adverse effect on Chris. Oh, and Paul has made the move on Extremist. Extremist will not give up without a fight though, and he has taken it back. Paul has now lost out to Mikey. Let's have a look. Mikey is now going to gun for his teammate Extremist. Are there team orders in effect? No, there are not. But Chris pushing past his lap now. We do have a fight with Faulkner and Danny Boy as well. And Faulkner has Pedro hot on his heels there. Mikey is now up 3, chasing down his teammate still. Paul has not left yet, and Meep, you can see him just in the rear of this pack, ready to come in and PP on everyone's cornflakes. Meep, meep. So Rage is pulling in Chris, but Rob at the moment, he is pulling away. Meep is as close as he's been. Oh, look at this. Is he going to do it? Faulkner, 3-second time penalty. Meep is around the outside. Paul pulls out of that one. Oh. Oh, they have dropped off the back of Extremist and Mikey, though. We will stick with Mikey and Extremist, though, because I'm pretty sure Mikey will make a move. Oh. Mikey has a lot of experience racing with Extremist, so he knows what he needs to do to get past. He knows what lengths Extremist will take to defend. But a little moment there from Extremist. Rage has dropped right off the back of the front two now. So now Meep needs to try and reel back in Mikey. Mitzi isn't far off of Faulkner either. If it was DRS, he's in it. And Mikey again, oh, it's right up the chuff pipe of Extremist. I think we'll stick with this battle for now. And Mikey has got the ERS advantage. Mikey doesn't pick up penalties either. It could be a cracking of a race. Can Mikey get the move done on his teammate? Mikey is all up in the grass. Mikey does need to realise he's got the energy advantage now. So next time down the straight. And Chris has made massive gains on Rob. Has Rob made a mistake somewhere? Has he had a moment? Meep still up 6. Meep dropping off the pack a bit now. Oh, well, from Extremist to Mikey. Oh, Mikey, little mistake there. He's now dropped back. Now the question is it going to dry up? Are we going to go to the dry compound tyres? Chris is now going to hound Rob. 5 tenths to gap now. 4 tenths to gap now. Oh, Mikey's just dropping more and more. Oh, Danny Boy on Pedro. Or has that Pedro gone through Danny Boy? Faulkner's dropped a position to Mitzi. Mitzi is round the outside of Danny Boy. Faulkner's still there. Volks isn't too far off either. The gap to Mikey is coming down from Meat now. Oh, Faulkner looks at a move on Danny Boy there. And that is it. Faulkner is through on Danny Boy and he can chase back down Mitzi. Paul has called back up to Meep. Rage has now come to the back end of Chris. But let's just remember to get past Chris. He's a wily old fox. It won't be easy. But we'll stick with Scarlett now. Mikey is right back in the window of Extremist. And it looks like the rain has stopped, so we could be heading to dry tyres very soon. Now I'd expect to see Paul in first. He likes to go for these what we'd call a weird call for going to box and putting the dries on, but then they normally work out perfectly for him. France last season was one. He did it somewhere else as well. Cannot remember, France was the one that stands out to me. And Mikey right over the back of his teammate now. The second time penalty for Danny Boy. Yeah, the rain has definitely stopped. Is Mikey going to go for this now? I think Mikey should save his energy. Oh, Meep is in. Meep is the first one in. Let's see what Meep's doing here. DRS is enabled. Has Meep done this perfectly? And the hard tyre compound going on for Meep. So he comes out in last, but if his tyres hit the ground running, could Meep get his first realistic victory? Nearly had one last season at Monza, but for me, my bad Meep. Hounded him the last few laps just to get inside of his penalty window, but let's see, can Meep's luck change now? And have a look at his sector times. But I'm going to assume that everybody will start boxing now. Rage or Chris, one of them's got to come out. I don't think they're going to want a double stack, so I would assume Rage will stay out for an extra lap. Robbie's staying out. Chris dips in, so Chris is going for the dries. Could this be a mistake from Rob not boxing now? I mean, Meep's made 2 seconds on Volks. He was 12 seconds in sector 1, so Extremist is boxed as well. So Extremist is in, Chris is coming out. What tyres has Chris got on? Have a look, Chris has got mediums. Extremist has got mediums. Let's get a look at Meep. So people in the box, is he going to get... No, Extremist is out in front. Purple third sector for Meep. He is only 2 seconds off Extremist now. Pretty much when he boxed, I think that was the gap as well. So let's see, we've got to keep an eye on Rob and Rage because they're going to have to box. So the gap is closing from Meep to Extreme. It's not by a lot, but it's closing nonetheless. Let's jump to Rob, see if he's boxing. Rob is boxing. Rage is boxing. Oh, 5-second penalty for Rob. Will Mikey come in? Mikey is in. Paul is in. Pedro can't come in. Well, he can. He could, yeah. The double stack will work. 5-second penalty for Skarma, 3-second penalty for Faulkner. And here goes Chris. Will Chris take the lead of the race? Robbie's on his way out. There's Rob. Here's Chris. Race on. Both on the mediums. Rose will get out in third. There comes Extremist and Mikey. Oh, and Meep has jumped Mikey as well. So race on for Rob and Chris now. And is Chris just going to pull away? Chris looked mightily fast in the dry, in the sprint. So could this be Rob's race now, just staring at the back of Chris? The wily old fox. Rage is 7 seconds behind. 1.4 now. Chris does look like he's pulling away ever so slightly. Fast as that, Chris. 1:21.0. So the good thing for Rage, he hasn't got a penalty. Rob has 5 seconds. Chris has 3. We know they won't be removed. Extreme is hot on the heels of Rage. And Meep has dropped off from Extremis, but that's going to be the tyre offset. Extremis also has no energy though. Evening, Cameron's dad. It's been a long time since we have seen you in the comment section. How are you, my friend? How is Haribo Kid Cameron? So Chris is pulling away now. He's taking the colour tents out of Rob. Rage is still 8 seconds back. Pedro is closing on Faulkner. Alright, Chris, 120.0 now. Another fastest lap. Will he do another one next lap? We see on Monday with Chris. Oh, Rage 119.5. He can push a tyre and he can push it very well. You just ask Leighton. Struggled to get by him on Monday night. Got by him once. Chris got straight back and game over. So we have Pedro with the DRS now. That's going to fly open. Oh. No, Rob could slightly be catching Chris there. Let's get back to that battle. Let's have a look. And Rob has done a fastest second sector, I think, or first sector, I don't know. Something's purple for Rob on the track there. He is closing the gap. I think he's pushed to close the gap. He should have DRS. He doesn't have DRS. Chris passes lap again. Hold Rage, hold my beer. But Rage then takes it back. Faulkner another 3 second time penalty. Let's see, Extremist 3 second time penalty. So Mike is closing on Extremist now. Pedro's not really closing the gap, needs to really unload some of that energy, get closer. Because Mitzi will put up a stellar defence as well. Oh, Rob's back in the window again, but will he stay there for the DRS detection zone? That is the question. But right now, we have an owner's podium. Chris, owner of Hotel. Rob fastest that one, 18.6. Rob, owner of P0. Rage, owner of Realistic. So an owner's podium. Oh, Rage, 118.4. So Rob is in the window. Chris has the energy advantage. We'll stick with this. Rage is catching, but he's not catching. If that makes any sense at all. Mikey has got through Meep. So Mikey is now going to chase his teammate. Somebody's going to keep their gorilla feet off of me before I chuck their slippers around. Oh, God, Daddy can't give up Haribo. Nobody can give up Haribo. Oh, and a girlfriend. What is wrong with the boy? Is he still doing his racing and that? Hope he's doing well. We miss him on a Wednesday. But obviously, Dad, you can catch me on comms Sundays, Mondays and Thursdays. It is what I do now. So Rob has fallen well out of the zone now. Something has happened there. Mikey's forever closing the gap. Skarma is catching up with Meat now. Oh, we'll have DI there. Let's see how much we can gain here. I think he's going to get this. He's definitely going to get this done. That is it. Pull is through. Maybe wrong tyre choice for Meat. Oh, Mikey, first time penalty of the season. Absolute disgrace. So Chris is now pulling the gap. 2.3 to Rob now. Rage 6.2 behind. Oh, Rob's got 5 second time penalty. Rob needs to keep an eye on that. My commentary, Dad, is absolutely outrageous. I don't have the excitement that others have for it. So it is what it is. I'm here. I just wanted the guys to have the platform to be on stream. We didn't have a stream on a Thursday last season. Not really did we on a Monday either. So this way. And then P0 on a Sunday. We lost streams in the end because Chris was racing. His numbers were low, so I've decided to retire from racing. I don't miss it. I won't lie, I don't miss it at all. And just do this. I don't know if you know, Dad. I'm the realistic champion. I won it last season. I'm the only guy to beat Mikey over a full season so far. Chiv, I agree. Rob is washed. He had the lead as well, but he just boxed the lap too late. Right, so Meat in the pits for some softs. Oh, what is Meat going to do now? I have to see if Meat can actually catch a lot of these guys. I mean, I'm really not sure I agree with you there, Chief. Good racing. Some crazy racing. I mean, it was a good race on Sunday, I'll give it that. Very good race on Sunday. So, Rage is in Rob's 5 second penalty window now. So, is this going to be another Alfie T 1-2? Rob Wilson, no fuel. Most people, Rob, fuel to finish the race. Yeah, Rob, most people fuel to finish a race. Can't be under fueling, my boy. Well, still catastrophic. Yeah. There comes Jim with his not a spoiler, it's a prediction. Skarma picks up his first penalty. Oh, too much fizzy drink. So I think Rob, hopefully Rob doesn't drop out of the podium, but he's definitely going to drop out second. Oh, even with his time penalty, looks like he'll hold P6. Meat is flying. I'm going to assume Meat will pick up fastest lap in a minute. Everyone's pens, Chip, of course I can. There you go, everyone's pens. Oh, Chris has 6 seconds. Chris only picked up one. Meat 1:18.1, the fastest lap of the race. So at the moment, Rage has got P1. So Chris needs to do a little bump and grind. put out a bit of a bigger gap. So Paul with 8 seconds, he still won't drop out at P6. You doing some commentary, Spence? What do you want to say? What do you want to say? Say it. Gola. Yeah? Is Chris going to win?
No.
No? Oh, okay. Well, you heard it here first from Spencer. Chris is not going to win. So I think we should do a vote. Who's the donkey on track today? And I'm going to go with that's Robert. For thinking it was clever to underfuel a car. Chris does need to get a move. I'll tell you what though, Chief. In the sprint, Chris, Rob and Rage, they were all so close, but Chris's pace was unreal. And then the race started wet. Rob was off, pitted a lap too late for the dries. Chris got the undercut on, and it's been all over since. He put up a fight though, Rob, and then obviously he realised to finish a race he needs to have a set amount of fuel in, and he didn't quite figure out how much that was. So he gets the donkey award today. So Chris does need to push that a little bit more. Even if he saves it to the last. He's got 6 seconds at the moment, but Pedro needs to bring the gap down to 4 seconds. It's 8 seconds, isn't it? It's 8 seconds. That's just under 8 seconds. So Mitzi is all over the back of Faulkner. Let's get a look at this. Oh, we skipped it. Here we go. Is Mitzi going to go for the move? He does round the outside and he makes it stick into turn 1. Mitzi seems rejuvenated this season, but Faulkner takes it straight back. So, last couple of laps now. Rage is in the penalty window. He is completely out of energy. Chris is completely out of energy as well. Robbie's out of fuel. Oh, it's still making me laugh. Faulkner another time penalty. 15 seconds of penalties for Faulkner. Two seconds off of Mitzi, 1.9 off of Mitzi, another time penalty now. So Chris needs to save his energy, needs to push it last lap to break the penalty. Oh, we have a yellow flag. No, nothing. It wouldn't be a safety car at this point in the race anyway, so Chris has the penalty gap again. We have another yellow flag. Is that Mitzi? I think that's just Mitzi moving out of people's way. Sly old doggy is old Volks. 75 Volks is everyone on stream. He is a 75-year-old racer. Alright, Rage is all out of his energy, same as Chris. Chris has the gap, he's just about got the gap. Chris, you're going to have to push this lap to keep the victory. You wily old fox. Oh dear, Rob's fuel tank. Oh, if Rob runs out of fuel, I'm not going to lie, I'm going to laugh so much in the interviews if he keeps the podium. this is going to be tight for the win. Oh, Rage is back in the window. Oh, who's got the most energy for the straight? Rage is pushing. Chris is pushing. Oh, this is tight. Chris crosses the line. I mean, Rage. Oh, Rage steals it. Oh, he steals it from his teammate. Rob's car limps home with no fuel. And then Extremist takes P4, Mikey P5, Skymer will keep P6. Pedro will get P7. I think Meep will get P8. Pedro, no penalties. Faulkner crosses the line, but will lose the position to Meep and to Mitzi. Danny Boy P11 and Volks will bring it home P12. Oh dear. What a race. Meekest driver of the day from the game. So let's get the others into the party. Chris has already got the invites. No crash. Well done, Paul. You didn't crash. You look like you had some solid pace out there. Here comes Mr. No Fuel. Well done, Paul. Kerry's picked joints and so does Chris. Here comes Mr. No Fuel. Well. What a race, gentlemen.
What a...
It was you three through the sprint, through the feature. But we will start with Rob and the big issue that Rob had.
Yeah. Every other F1 game, when it rains, you can take out fuel because you save a ton of fuel. This game, no. I came out of pit lane, second and a half behind Chris, started to push to catch him, got within DRS, and then looked down and went, oh
man.
That's a problem, because that's now red already.
You not think you boxed a lap too late as well?
No, absolutely not. It was perfect for me personally. There was still spray coming off tyres on the previous lap.
I mean, I
thought on my screen it was.
It was the perfect lap.
But I thought I was going to race Chris to end and then realise, I sped into pit lane because I skidded and it just wouldn't stop.
Yeah.
But then I still thought I could race Chris to end, and then I looked down and that ended that dream.
You can't. You're on the podium, Rob. You
it's just annoying.
You know, very close to Chris and Raging Quali, so maybe it is time you was nerfed.
Well, somebody has to be at the front. You do realise that, don't you?
Well, that's true. Yeah, no, that's a fair point. No, don't nerf Rob then. But look, Rob, good job today.
Thank you.
Your hands until you decided to take too much fuel out. Silly stuff.
Yeah.
But congrats on your first podium of the season. Is it your first podium of the season?
Yes.
Yes, you'd think I'd know. It's an owner's podium as well. So.
Yeah, it is.
We've got that tonight as well. We've got an owner's podium. But, well, congratulations, Rob, on your podium.
Thank you.
Move on to Chris.
Hello, sir.
Phenomenal pace.
I'm getting used to talking to you.
Yeah, I'm getting bored of talking to you, sweetheart.
Wow.
No, look, phenomenal pace for you. Do you think Rob and Rage pitted on the wrong lap? Do you think you pitted on the correct lap?
Well, see, me and Rage are obviously in a party, and we were discussing that. Just because Rage was right behind me when kind of the opportunity came, and then Rage says, "But I've got that. He's going to have to serve the penalty." So I chose to box early, and I think I did get it just about right. There was still a lot of spray, but with DRS being activated, it's usually an indication that it's ready for dries.
Yeah, I'd agree. That's normally what I go by when I race. And there was no spray. I couldn't see any spray in the comms box.
Look, take nothing away. Rob pushed me so hard in the sprint, like so hard, and then, I mean, there was nothing I could do in the wet conditions. He was just the faster man today. I think even against Rage, he was too quick. So I'm excited to see how this goes going forward. And I just got a bit lucky. I struggled with the conditions that gave me my penalties, but that's just something I'll need to deal with. That's the first I've run in inter conditions, and the braking just felt very strange. But we'll get there.
I mean, look, the sprint was fantastic, all three of you. And then obviously the wet conditions, Rob obviously put medium traction on, pussy, and drove away a bit. But then obviously you coming in the lap before them, I think that played the part in you getting through.
Yeah, it's a shame Rob underfueled. I'd have loved to have seen how that played out because he was running a bit more wings, so there would have genuinely been, I think, really good battles up the main straight between us both. It's just, yeah, I hope he never underfuels again. And I hope it's never wet again.
He's a silly sausage.
Taking 6 extra laps every race.
It's why I've never, ever, I don't think I ever underfueled. Last game I may have, and that was only when Chris said, right, I'm putting this in. So I would, because I knew he wouldn't be wrong. But other than that, wouldn't.
Oh, sorry. I'm going
go on, carry on.
Just being upright.
No,
I was just going to say, but big up to Rage, because after serving his pen, it's not like he won that. I know Rob was fuel saving, but I was pushing flat out, so he had work to do. I think he was like 11 seconds down, so he found 5 seconds on me as well as Rob. Obviously the penalty.
I think when he came out of the box, he was 8 seconds at most behind.
And but then he's got his warm up lap. I think it went to 10.
It did. It just dipped into
10.5. Yeah, it was so low 10. So he found 4 seconds on the track.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he pushed well enough. And he got the job done. He done his teammate dirty, but that's for you two in the briefing room after the race. That's not for me to throw rumours and stuff out there. I'll do that later in Discord. But congratulations, Chris. Another podium for you. You're making a habit of this. And I'm pretty sure we'll see you next Monday as well. In a podium interview, maybe.
I'll try.
That's what I like to hear. So congratulations, Chris. And we'll move on to Kerry's pick of the night.
Ooh.
You didn't get cursed, Rage. You actually... Yes?
Rob, I think you need to have serious words now, mate.
It's just all Kerry's fault. The whole season is Kerry's fault.
She did say, and she said, I said, who is your pick, Kerry? She went, the bomber.
Well, that could also be an extremist, though.
You could be an extremist bomber, but, you know, we don't know. But look, Ray,
really cheeky.
Look, it was a great sprint. You always, look, from the sprint and in the feature, you was always the third wheel in the race from on stream. But yet you come away with a victory.
Oh man, I hate that sprint. That was the most stressful sprint I think we've ever done. But yeah, no, Rob in the Alpine is scary, to say the least. Why you underfueled, I don't know.
Idiot.
That's
Because it was raining and I'm an idiot.
You said it, but it will be interesting from here on out though.
It was Le Plan.
Oh, just to let you know.
From the new Podium Gentlemen's Club.
Just to let you know though, Rob, if it does rain, me and Chris have a pact. We're putting medium traction on.
I don't blame you, it's a lot quicker.
Well, Rob's now going to put full traction on, isn't he?
And then lose
I'm
5
put
seconds.
extra full traction on.
Yeah. And then
He's
I'll
going to
come
move
out
to
of
PC and use
retirement,
grip
and
hacks.
I'll come out of retirement to put a pin in your pie. I will not be coming out of retirement, trust me. But look, Rage, it was clearly, it was a race that, I'm going to say for me that you didn't expect to win.
No,
But
I
you come out
didn't.
with the victory. So congrats to you.
Thank you.
I've got to pick a driver of the day, haven't I?
Yeah.
Do you know what? It's pretty simple. Pedro, no penalties. Tricky conditions. And he's got no penalties. I would pick one of you, but that's just obvious. So I'm going to give driver of the day to Pedro for being the only man on track to not get penalties. Oh, you didn't get penalties either, did you, Rage?
Well, technically I didn't, but I did get a 5
You
seconds
did.
because I locked up going into the chicane.
Yeah, so no, Pedro's going to get driver of the day. We did have a visit from old Dad on stream tonight as well. Haven't spoken to Dad in a while. I will let everybody on stream know Cameron's trying to give up Haribo. He's trying to be a big boy. Fair play to him. But from myself, from Chris, from Rob, from Rage, we will be ending the stream now, and I will see you again on Sunday. We will be joining Rob and the P0 lads. What track, Rob?
Do you think I should know that? I mean, Saudi Arabia.
Is it? Are you sure?
Yes, Saudi Arabia. It's Saudi Arabia because we're following an official calendar.
It's Saudi.
It is Saudi. Right, so from myself, from my podium sitters, I will see you again Sunday, so will Rob. So good night, thank you for tuning in. And I've just taken a screenshot.